Hello everyone, welcome back. Hope everyone's doing well today. It is Sunday after Thanksgiving. We've finally got the calves turned out in their little lot. Levi's bottle calves. You can see they're enjoying some green grass, plenty of fresh water, and having a good time. But we got the fence built. As you can see, everything is squared away there. So I think they'll do well here. We are in the process of weaning them off the bottles, so they've got plenty of hay, a little bit of grass to eat, and room to run around. So I think they'll do fine. But they're looking good. The one right here in front was the puny one early on, and it's came on pretty good. So that's Fred. So the one to the left of it's the best calf. It's doing good too. But anyhow, that's they're there and ready to go. But today's video, if you will, is and I've talked about this in the past, and I've done several on it. Kind of going along with a small farm. There's a lot of factors go into making a small farm work. And one of the bigger ones is the equipment. And, you know, we're always purchasing some equipment or picking up a piece of equipment. And on a small farm, you've got to be really cautious about how you spend your money. You've got to be very, very aware of your budgets. And when you come to equipment and land is typically the biggest expenses. So you've got to be cautious. You know, if you spend $200,000 on equipment, then you've got, you know, how many years is it going to take for you to just break even on that equipment? In a lot of cases, the equipment will be worn out by the time you do. So, this kind of overview, the TN70, bought used at a pretty good price compared to what was available at the time. Tractor needs a little work, still needs a little work, but it does the job. That was a used purchase. I looked and looked and looked and looked, and it fit the bill. The mold machine was new. It makes me nervous buying used mowing machines. It just does. But I looked, and one reason I bought a drum mower versus a disc mower is cost. I mean, the drum mower here runs around $4 grand, where the new disc mower, good quality disc mower, was going to be 7, 8, 9, 10. So that was a new purchase. This little boom sprayer that we use for herbicides and corn and pumpkins and stuff, that was a new purchase. It's you know, relatively, it's cheap. The 9-tooth, that was a piece that I picked up last year. I had another one that was worn out. These run about, I think, for about 12, 14, 1500 bucks new. Got that for 400 bucks. Once again, I looked and looked and looked, just kept my eyes open, waited for the moment, pulled the trigger. And same with a lot of this stuff. 3-point hitch hay rake, I'm gonna sell that thing if it needs some teeth on it, but it's a good rake. I think it's a Ferguson. It's older than dirt, but it does a really good job. And I may sell that hay rake. I'm not using it now. But the truck, I mean, you know, that truck was bought used. That's an 11-year-old truck. The disc cars, once again, bought used. Trailer, bought used. Bush hog, I bought new, but it was cheap. I did buy the John Deere new. At the time, they were running a deal on these particular tractors, and I picked it up. I picked it up at a good price. The corn planter I bought last year, there were a lot of other corn planters I looked at. It came down to the price on that corn planter. But the equipment purchase, you got to be real careful. And one reason I'm doing this video now is I just got back from looking at a livestock trailer. I went and looked at a livestock trailer. Levi's into the bottle calves, whatever, and there's one on an ad, and it was relatively inexpensive, and I thought I'd ride and look at it, but it wasn't exactly what I was looking for. So no rush. We've got my farming partner's barred up here, and he don't care for me using it, but you know, we'll make that work. But if you are a small farm, and if you are getting into farming or whatever, you got to be real careful about your equipment purchases, and don't get in a hurry. There's plenty of equipment, farm equipment out there, and there's always farms going out of business. There's always liquidation sales, and it's a horrible thing for the farmers selling out. But a lot of times, a lot of them are going out because they weren't real frugal with their equipment purchases. That is one of the leading causes of farm failures. So you got to be real careful. You know, some farm equipment don't depreciate all that much. I mean, you can, you know, it's worth some, but in other cases it does. So just be careful with your money. I mean, that's the thing. It is a business after all, and if you're investing into that business, it needs to be a wise decision, and it needs to be something that's not going to pull away from other components of the farm. You know, if I go out and buy a new tractor and don't have money to put seed in the ground, well, I have no means to make the tractor payment because I don't have crop coming in. That type of thing. Now, there's folks, you know, certain size farm stuff, they do leases and stuff, and, you know, that's fine. That's not what I'm saying. But on a small farm like us, we have to be real cautious about our equipment purchases and our implements and stuff like that. And a lot of times it's just a slow process, and you know, you kind of get by until you find what you're looking for or whatever, and you know, it works out pretty good. But that's kind of today's ramblings of an idiot, if you will. But we're gonna calves. I like this little speckled up calf right here. Yeah, that right there. That's my favorite. But anyhow, we're going to get off here and shut up and get ready to go back to work tomorrow. And hello, Frisky. What are you doing? Don't touch that hot water. It'll zap you. It'll zap you. But we're going to get off here and maybe it won't zap you. They must have unhooked my electric fence. So anyhow, we're going to get off here. If you like what we're doing, please subscribe, hit the notification bell. See a video you like, let us know, comment, ask a question, whatever. We'll be happy to try to answer it for you. And until next time, take care of yourself. We'll talk to you guys later.